Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto and the next part of the 2k to whatever challenge. Okay, so we decided that the Metabonding really wasn't worth it, so the idea now is to take out the LKMEX from the Metabonding and just put it back into the LKMEX farm. It's a bit of a shame, we wasted a month, but what can you do, eh? So one thing I want to check first of all, because it's okay actually. One thing I did want to check was just that the slippage tolerance is on 0.1%, because I did notice that when they did a refresh, if you like, of the interface, the slippage slipped back up to 1%. Which is higher than I like it. I like it to be 0.1, which generally seems to work. That said, I've tried to do this unbonding on the larger account and it keeps failing, not because of slippage, just because I think everyone's trying to do it at the moment. But let's give it a go anyway. So let's just go unbond and then confirm that here. Okay, processing transaction. And this is where it was failing before. It just said transaction failed. If that's the case, then we might have to try it later. It does seem to be quite slow, I must admit. Does that look like it's going to fail? Anyway, the good thing is once we've done this is at least the balance is going to show us more like £2,000 and not be missing the 400 odd bucks that is currently in this Metabonding, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of hoping, because this is quite slow rather than just failing straight away, that it's going to work. It's almost painful to watch, isn't it? Anyway, meanwhile, I hope you're all having a good Easter Sunday. We had a bit of fun today. Did a bit of Easter egg hunt in the garden. Then I took my 12-year-old daughter down to the local supermarket car park to have a drive of the car. But I thought it'd be a good day to do it because there's not much traffic about. And there's no one in the car park. Oh dear. Is this going to work or not? It's also a really lovely sunny day here. It's not completely warm yet. It's still only about 18 centigrade, but it's not bad. I might pause this video actually. In fact, if you're watching this back, I will have probably taken out some of the large portions of silence just to make the video less boring, because watching something spin round isn't much fun, is it? Just for the record, this is going really, really slow. Okay, so that one looks like it's done. So all I'm going to do now is just go to the farms, see if there's anything worth harvesting. 13 bucks. I'll probably leave that, to be honest. So I might just stake that LKMEX in here. We're pretty much back to where we were a month ago, unfortunately. So we've missed out on a month, and we got some tiny bits of other tokens. I'll tell you what I will do though, is the Zoid Pay. I'm going to put that into the Zoid Pay meta staking. I mean, it's only a tiny amount, but may as well get something, eh? So I'll just show you how to do that. So you go to meta staking and stake ZPay. It's not a lot, 4.7. I don't know if you noticed the price of Zoid Pay, but since I did my video like 2 days ago, and I said it might be a good idea, I'll just show you what the price has done. So if you go to arda.run and then go to ZPay USD, look at that. So I did my first video, it was on the 15th, it's when we got the sort of rewards. That's when I did my first video, I think. And if you'd have bought it then, you'd be 46% up now. I didn't get enough. I've only got 600 ZPay. I really want to have 50,000 or 100,000, and I think I'm too late. That said, if that's gone up that quick, it might come down this quick as well. So if it does, I'll be in there like a shot. That said, it seems to have gone on a bit of a rip now. It's up to 60 cents, which is pretty cool, isn't it? So congratulations anyone who bought a chunk of Zoid Pay. I think you're probably going to be very happy. So I think I missed the boat on this, which is ironic really, because there's not many videos on YouTube about Zoid Pay, and there I am saying I think it's a good idea, and I missed the boat. So what shall I do in the future? In the future, I think what I'll do is I'll keep an eye on projects that are going into the Metabonding and do my research like what I did on this too late, and try and work out what the good ones are. I still think Ride is going to be phenomenal. but at the moment it's in the shadows of ZoidPay, I must admit. ZoidPay's rocking and Rider's still chugging along. So I think that's what I'll do in the future, and then, you know, if I see something that I think is going to be really good, I might get a chunk of it. I probably won't bother with the Metabonding. I'll obviously do the eGold in the Maiar app for the Metabonding, but I won't necessarily do the LKMEX because on the larger account I'm doing an experiment at the moment just to see how much more I would have made in the month if I'd have put the LKMEX, just left it in the MEX staking farm, and I'm going to see how much I make an hour, because in the whole of that month the rewards I got were worth $284.32. And actually, if we think that I had in the larger account pretty much roughly equal dollar amounts of like eGold staked in the Maiar app and LKMEX in the Metabonding, then it's probably half of that. So yeah, the LKMEX was probably responsible for making about $140 worth of tokens in a month. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'll cover that in the other video. So do make sure you got the notifications set and got it on all, so you'll get notified. Anyway, so this is the state of the challenge farm so far. You know, it's just below $2,000 what it's worth, and the farms are doing okay. You know, the eGold and Locked MEX 1 is worth $614. The MEX farm is worth $525. The Ride LP tokens worth $808, which is quite cool. And then you've got a bit of staked Ride, $6, and staked ZPay at $3. So I think this is all quite good. I mean, bearing in mind the price of eGold is down massively from its all-time high. I think if that was to go back up to its all-time high, we'd be looking at the account here being worth probably 4 times the amount, so sort of more like 8,000. But what would be really nice if we had the opportunity to get a bit more exposure to things that come up like the ZoidPay, for example. So I'm almost considering, is it worth maybe splitting up some LP tokens? Anyway, if you've got any suggestions, do leave them in the comments down below. Because I'm all ears. I mean, I do think at the moment, I think just producing the LKMEX is a good long-term plan. But at the same time, I do feel like we might have missed out on the ZoidPay. If for some reason I had some eGold on the side, then I would have thought about swapping that into ZoidPay, maybe. No one's got a crystal ball, so what can you do? I mean, the idea with this 2K challenge was for it to be very safe, fairly simple, and yeah, just like a low-risk way of increasing the amount of money. But at the moment, it's not increased that much because all the crypto has gone down since we started it. Anyway, if you're enjoying it, do give the video a like. If you're not, click dislike twice. Do leave a nice comment though, and do tell me what you think we should do, if you've got any plans, or if you've got some other strategy that you're using that's working for you. That'd be good. Do make sure you're subscribed and make sure you got those notifications on, because you do want to see these videos when they come out. Because, for example, if a lot more people had paid attention to the ZoidPay one from the other day, you know, you'd all be up 50% now, which would be amazing, wouldn't it? Even I didn't take any notice of myself. I'm kicking myself slightly, but what can you do? Anyway, above all, have a great Sunday, and do tell your friends.